is Jackson Monomo. Today I'll be doing a demo on Moodle. Yeah, so follow along as we do this. Yeah, so I'll go to my browser. I'm using Chrome. Then dive into the tutorial. So basically the whole purpose of this tutorial is just to give those that do not have an idea about how Moodle works and explain all the basic features of Moodle. Alright, let's dive into it. Yeah, so open up my Chrome. Yeah, then here I'll just type in moodle.unza.zm. Okay, moodle.unza.zm. Yeah, so when you come here, one thing you must notice that Moodle has been linked with our student information system. What that simply means is that you can only have access to Moodle if you've registered, you've paid your registration fee. Without doing so, you can't access it. Yeah, so that being said, one thing again you must notice that the same details that you use to log in into your student information system account are the same details you should use for your Moodle. So if at all you've never changed your password, which I advise that you should do for the student information system, because by default you just have to put your student email, your computer number, pardon me, on the username, and the password will also be the computer number by default if you've never changed the password. So in my case, for this demo, I have secured my account by changing the password. So what I'm going to do is that I'll log in, and an advantage for me is that I use Google Passwords, so everything has been automatically saved on my site. Okay, so here we go. Yeah, so here I'll just click login. Yeah, so here we go. Managed to log in now. So first of all, I'll go to the top left corner, which is here. Yeah, so here we have the dashboard, we have the site home, we have the calendar and the private files there. Yeah, so we have the private files there, then we have my courses down there. Yeah, so when you click on the dashboard, basically what happens is that you'll be redirected to the same page that we first saw when we logged into Moodle. And when you click on the site home, it's basically the site home for the whole of Moodle, like where you can do configurations of the whole Moodle that is under Unza. And under the calendar, that's where you do your events. Yeah, so you can select an event. Maybe you have an online test, a quiz. That's where you can add it to the calendar, and it will be showing a reminder, maybe a 1 or somewhere here. There'll be a 1 somewhere here, yeah, and the like. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So on the important things now, you have something like the private files. Let's just click on that and see what happens under there. Yeah, so under private files, if you have maybe an assignment, you are done with it before the due date and you just want to store it somewhere online so that you secure it, this is where you come, you do your upload and save the changes. So if at all the file is on your phone, of course, so what you do is, since here you can't drag and drop, at least for my phone I can't do that, so what you do is you just click on the arrow. Yeah, when you click on the arrow, what will happen is it will bring this provision. So this is where you do your upload from. You do it on the here where it's written choose file. Here you click on it. So you click on choose file. Yeah, then here you select where your file is stored. So in my case, it's definitely the file manager. So I'll just click on the file manager and do the upload of the file. Yeah, so basically that's how the private files thing works and the whole purpose of it being added. Okay, so let's go back. Yeah, so we'll go back to the top left corner. Then now, what if you have, you want to access the notes and almost everything that the lecturers are saying? So what you can do is you can click on my courses, or better still on the same dashboard, that we have. Okay, let's just click on, let me refresh it. Okay, yeah, so here I'll use this course that is active at the moment. So I use the fundamentals of software engineering, which is a course that has been active of late. Yeah, so here you have information about the lecturer. Then this is the segment where you have your lecture notes. So again, one thing to note is that based on the preferences of the lecturer, you might not have the notes here. Maybe they'll be under, maybe here they'll be just introduction to the course, written, not in any file, any PDF file, but just here being displayed as text. Yeah, so in our case this was lecture 1, then it continues going down with other lecture series. Yeah, so one important thing I would love to show you is how you do an upload. Let's say you have an assignment, how you do an upload of that assignment. Yeah, so let's check that out. Yeah, so we had an assignment, I think the submission of a group project team status. So I'll just click on it to show you the basics of how you can go about doing that as well. Yeah, so here we had the instructions. You go down here, we already made a submission. So here there's a provision to do an edit of the submission. So for the sake of demonstration, let me go to the one that hasn't been submitted yet. Yeah, so I'll click on 8, assignment number 8. So you come here, you say, yeah, you come here and say add submission. Yeah, so up to here, it's the same procedure with what we did with the private files. So you just click on it, it brings you the file manager, then you select the file that you want to upload and save the changes. Don't forget to save the changes. Yeah, and the accepted files here, it's indicated all your files should be in PDF form in our case. Yeah, so that's basically what you do. So let's just go back, look at one part, and we'll be done for the session. Yeah, so looking up here on the top right corner, we have a message icon and a profile photo there and a drop down there. So what the message icon does is there's provision for you to send messages to almost every student that is on Moodle. And this drop down has the profile, the grades, the messages, the same message icon that is there, and the preferences. Yeah, the preferences, it's basically changing maybe the layout of Moodle. Maybe if it has been updated to a black theme, you can as well just do that. Yeah, so for the profile, yeah, this is where all your information is. Of course, it's a profile. Yeah, so under the profiles we had something like grades, so we'll just click on this link that is under reports so that I show you what is under the grades and how you can access the grades if your lecturers have graded them. Okay, all right, so I'll show you my grades for first year. Yeah, so these were quizzes. We wrote about 20 quizzes, and those were the marks that I was getting for each quiz. Yeah, so guys, that's basically how you access your grades if your lecturer has been updating them, and how you upload your quizzes, your assignments. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. Don't forget to click subscribe and like the video if it has been helpful to you, and if you have any suggestions you can drop them down below on the comments section, and I'll be happy to assist in any way possible. Thanks for your time, guys, and I really hope this was helpful for someone out there. I'm out.